welcome to Myria's Mice. This is my first time ever doing this, ever, like no practice, like just jumping right in. I've always wanted to do taxidermy, so I figured why not learn in front of a million bazillion people. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna get my little mouse. There he is, and cute. He's been thawing for about an hour and a half now, little freezing mice. So, and then we're gonna just start peeling the skin and, you know, getting them all skinned up here. So I'm gonna start in the back. That way it's a little lumpy, but it's okay, I think. I'm gonna start in the back and try to like work my way along the spine here. Yep, so I've always wanted to do taxidermy, and I thought it would be harder and more gross and bloody, and honestly, like, I don't really know why I never did it, I guess. Thought it was like a little too weird. I used to bring home dead things all the time. And yeah, no, my mom like got kind of freaked out and like, you know, had me tested, so don't worry, I'm not a psycho. So I'm like dinner for schmucks and like, you know, making little scenes and stuff. Like, yeah, that had a spot for me. I watched a ton of videos and read up on how to do this, so I'm probably doing this wrong. If there's anybody who has any sort of experience other than probably a day, and you have any tips, like, you know, comment below and let me know. Or if you think I'm doing something wrong, because I'm probably doing like a million things wrong right now. But what I'm gonna do here is I'm actually gonna try to pop this joint out. Nice and jointy. Oh, yeah, cool. And yeah, it's right there at his elbow. And yeah, no, I did that. That's pretty great. All right, cool. So that's good. Let that hang out there. I think I punctured something because now I got some blood. But that should be okay still. Let's see. We'll try. Try our best. Yep, so just kind of get some of the icks off him. Doing real good here. Yep. Yep. There we go. And right now he's pretty much just inside out. So I just rinsed him off with water, and now he's this soggy, pathetic little thing. So I'm just gonna kind of pat him dry a little bit. Yep, so doing little pats. And yeah, so he's still very much mushy and kind of pathetic. I'm so bad at this. Alright, so we are... Alright, so I'm going to take this little thing and just kind of like dab a little bit and get all the... I don't even know what's off. Like, I don't know how much is supposed to be there, if any. And like, it's going to be so gross. Alright. Alright. So he's inside out. And earlier, I had set up my little station, and I forgot to tell you guys what you needed. So I have a thing of borax here that I got from Walmart, and I have it in this little jar that I'm not really sure if I'm supposed to touch or not, so we'll see. Oh my goodness, he's so bad. Oh, he's so bad. Alright, okay, so he's kind of better, I think, than he would have been. So, like, overall, like, the outside's not really bad. I mean, look, he's got a little body going. Alright, you know what? Alright, maybe he's savable. We'll find out here in a minute. So, I'm going to take my little clay, and probably should have done this because it was my first time. I didn't measure the head, so we're just going to kind of eyeball it and go from there. And mice kind of have more of a like frontal like eye, so I'm going to take my beads that I'm going to use as his eyes, and see, is it a big little thing? And I'm going to just kind of put them where his eyes would be, which really isn't even like that bad. So do like a little bit, and then do like a little bit here. All right, so I got his little head. So see, and the cute is so cute. All right, so got him going with that. Doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna kind of keep it. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and put chicken wire in his head, like underneath. It's like a neck, as a base. And yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to get his body going. And I don't know. So I got one little piece right here. And I don't think it's gonna need to be that big, so I don't really think it matters right now, like if they're the exact same. So let's go ahead and move that because I'm gonna knock it over. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of just like shove it in there. Actually, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Shove it in there. And take his little head and make one little dip, just like that. And then this one we're gonna take right here and right there. Now they're both pretty even. It looks like this. Those little guys. So I'm gonna go put them in the oven for 30 minutes at 130 degrees. So, be right back. All right, so while my little skull is in the oven, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna make his body. And I have this little styrofoam thing, which obviously is way too big for a mouse like this big. So I'm gonna chop it up. Actually, I'm gonna take some chicken wire here and kind of like get his arms going so he's not all like, eh. So I really don't need them to be super, super big, but long enough so that it's not super weird. And I didn't realize how small he was gonna be, so kind of overestimated like how much supplies I would need. Yeah, this wasn't meant to be a like tutorial kind of thing, because honestly I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm probably doing absolutely everything wrong. And hopefully I learn to do a little bit better with practice and some time. And hopefully I actually kind of get good at this, because, you know, it's kind of fun. Like, I mean, I'm having fun. A little frustrating when I was like skidding stuff, but overall it's really not that bad. So I'm gonna do these little hooks, which I'm gonna actually kind of bend into the body. Oh my god, this is so hard. All right, so I'm gonna bend these itty bitty little hooks into the body once I'm ready. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just kind of like crisscross them. So nice, like bodies are not like shoulders. So kind of like side. Yep. So like kind of off to the side, like so. Let them. And pretty good actually. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna do that, and then over to the same thing. We're gonna bend, 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 bend a little more, and crisscross them again. And we're gonna just, no wait, no, this side. Right? Yeah, this side. So crisscross, crisscross, and pop it out the other side. Bam! Now, looks like he's doing a little hula. Love it. I love it so much. It's so cute. All right, and we're gonna give him little legs. So mice are not bipedal, they walk on all fours. So we can't have them like sticking out like straight up like that. So we're just gonna kind of do it off to the side, where his hips would naturally be if he were a walking, talking mouse. All right, so that's kind of weird looking, but I'll take it. Mostly because the styrofoam is driving me crazy because the bits keep falling off. All right, so now I got like this little dangler body. Love it. Love it so much. All right. So my mouse is been drying with this borax on. It's still a little damp, and that's good because it's gonna help me stretch the skin, I think. And I have a sewing needle somewhere right here. And we're gonna just kind of sew them up. Yeah. All right, so my head is not good yet, and neither is my tail, but I'm gonna just kind of see where we are with like this body, see if I need to fix anything. Because I kind of feel like I'm going to need to, because this peanut foam isn't working here. right, so a little better. All right, so I'm not super bad. Actually, that's damn near perfect. Look at him, he's all lumpy and everything. I love it. All right, so I'm gonna start with my little arms here. And hopefully it's gonna go through the body like I would. So I'm just gonna kind of work my way through his paw and have it kind of come out his hand, maybe. Oh, ha! That was easy. Look at that. All right, so now he's good there. And we're gonna move him up to his body. Oh my gosh, I am so excited right now. Like, it's actually kind of coming together a little bit, maybe. Maybe too excited now? I don't know. So then we're just gonna kind of do the same thing over here with his arm. All right, so slowly but surely get it through his little paw. You can definitely feel the wire and like almost see it go through his paws because like it's like they're so thin and tiny. Oh my gosh, like I love it. All right, so doing pretty good so far. Huh, he does not even look that bad, honestly. Kind of impressed with myself right now, but not Bobby. All right, so we're gonna edit that out, definitely, a little stupid ass face I just made. All right, so my oven went off and I have my little skull. Isn't he cute? Oh, he's so cute. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to actually add it to what I was kind of working on a little bit. But before I do that, I'm gonna trim these wires a little bit because I think they're way too long. There. So trimmed, and I'm gonna add them directly to my body. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put it on like close. Maybe. Oh my goodness. Alright, so I think I totally did this wrong, but I'm doing something, so I'll take it. I totally messed this up. Oh my goodness. Alright, so I'm gonna keep going as best I can here. Alright, so that is as good as I'm gonna get this little mouse, I think. So I'm just gonna, I don't know what's going on with his arm. I really don't. It's kind of like there, I guess. Alright, so it's a little better. Maybe, I don't know what's going on. His arm is like right here in the middle. Alright, so a little bit better. Tiny bit. Tiny bit better. Alright, so I got most of him good. See, there he is. Kind of like spazzed out. And now we're gonna sew him up, which I'm also really bad at, so I'm excited. Alright, so I already got my needle and thread, and it does not match this fur at all. It's like gray. So, again, sorry. It probably would look better if it matched, but yeah, I don't got time for that. I really don't. So we're just gonna kind of pinch them a little bit and sew them up. So I don't know what a baseball stitch is, but that's what I read you're supposed to do. Since I don't know what that is, I'm just gonna do what they taught me in Girl Scouts when I was like 8. So I mean, they didn't teach me this, obviously, because that would have been really cool. But no, they taught us how to like do like little pillowcases and stuff. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to just kind of wiggle my wires and make it more, I don't know, posable, I guess. That way they're not like sticking straight off like a little psycho. There we go. Aw, that's actually cute. There we go. And this one over here is gonna, I think, be more like down. Because I'm not sure what I want to go with that way. And this little foot is, I don't know how I got twisted backwards. I really don't. But we're just gonna kind of push it up like that. Like that somehow. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. Genuinely terrible. Oh, I love it so much. Alright, so that's kind of better. A little better. And I'm just gonna chop off the things now. Yep. I don't think he's that bad. What do you think? Kind of like doing a little thing. Oh goodness. Alright, so now I have my mouse. And it's not really that bad. Alright, not that bad. I'm actually kind of excited right now. That is not that terrible. And I gotta do something with the eye though. Like I messed up the eye. I think I have glue. Maybe I'll hot glue it. Alright, so I broke his tail. So I made up my own little one. And he's actually kind of cute. It's all twisty and whatnot. Which is okay, because it's kind of what I'm going for. And it's a little lumpy. But overall, not bad. And I got these itty bitty tiny little wine bottles. My sister is turning 21 this week, so I figure, oh, why not? Alright, so give me a second. Alright y'all, so it is 2 o'clock in the morning. I had a lot of fun with that. If you have any tips or whatever you want to see me attempt to make next, go ahead and drop a comment. If you like the video, like and subscribe. I'm going to be attempting a lot more here, hopefully on a weekly basis. There should be a little piece of cheese down there that you can click on during the video. Alright, well thank you for watching me butcher a mouse, guys. Alright, I will hopefully see y'all later. Alright, bye.